Okay, so I need a good background. Okay, so is that a good angle-ish? Sure. Okay, so last I recall, I recorded a guitar video of me practicing a different mandolin, and I was like, it's a little wonky. I think I'm gonna take it in and get it fixed. So I took it in, and they're looking at it, and they call me back, and they're like, yeah, I wouldn't bother fixing this. I wouldn't put in the effort. Like, you could buy a brand new one for cheaper. And I went, oh, okay, so I just wasted a bunch of money on this busted mandolin, essentially. And so they were like, we'll just give you a new one at a good discount because we feel bad for you. So I got a new one. And I just did my first lesson with it last night. So we're just gonna wrap it up, Elton John, you know? Okay, I'm so hungry, oh my goodness. And so I had learned one song. Let's pull it up here. Okay. I just watched this like a beginner mandolin video, and so that's what I'm going off of. Okay, let's make sure it's still tuned, actually. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. So we're going to go with right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do all these lines twice, okay. Okay. Is this the same thing again? Maybe. Ooh, new one. Okay. I'm gonna make this big. How about that? Okay, here we go. Do 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 do. Okay, I just played that one. There we go. That's pretty much it. That's all I have so far. Let's look up beginner mandolin tabs. Or I guess we should just go songs. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe I should go buy a book. Okay. That's guitar. Oh. Okay. What does this do? Why is there water? That seems not quite what I'm looking for. Okay. I think I just need to go buy a mandolin book. Top 50 must play songs for beginners on the mandolin. Okay. Most are just videos. I don't learn by video. I don't learn by a book or person being with me. I don't like videos. So let's just practice some chords. How about that? Okay. First up, we have G. Next up, a D. C. E minor. A minor. Ooh, my fingers are already numb. Holy. F. We'll work on it. D minor. An A. Huh. Okay. B minor. That actually sounded good. Okay. An E. An F minor. Why am I doing bar chords already? F sharp minor. This is not gonna sound right, but a B. Okay. Let's get to. Is this part 2? Yeah. This is my beginner mandolin lessons. Okay.
Guide. We got a song. We're gonna learn to play along. And the mandolin's really great because you get to play melody and chords, and it's really important to be able to do both in order to play music with other people. If you've never played chords before, basically
I have played chords before.
But sorry, bend all the joints.
Okay, wait. But maybe I'm doing it wrong. What do I know?
And what they look like on the mandolin is basically just stationary shapes that we can use with our left. Nice full sound like this. About the chord shapes we're going to learn here is what we'll look at today. And for these chords, it's really important to bend all the joints in these 2 fingers. That way you're coming down on the strings with just the very tips of your fingers instead of the fleshy pad, which might cause some muting or some buzzing later on. This is going to be your very first chord on the mandolin. This is what we call a G major chord. Check it out. We have the open G string.
Why can't I? Hold on. Why can't I change the speed? Okay, fine. I can't. What? I have to use Spotify Premium for faster playback speeds? Are you serious? What does this world come to? That's where I draw the line. Okay, first off, G.
The open G string, and then I'm using my index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string. And then my middle finger chord, especially on the A and the E strings, as you hold down those notes with your left hand. And then, when you're ready, give a strum across all 4 sets of strings. To play a song, we have to know a few different chords.
Okay, so
this chord is really similar to that G chord that we started out with, right? Remember, your G is open, 2, 3, and now to make this C shape, all we're doing is we're keeping our fingers here on the same open G and your D.
This is good for like an absolute beginner.
Here we have
but
the 2nd fret on our G string, open D, open A, 2nd fret on our E string. Especially as you start building up finger calluses calluses on the left hand here. I don't know if you can see it, but my fingers are permanently indented with string marks just because my fingers are so calloused I can't even feel my fingertips anymore. And that'll happen for you eventually too, but your fingers might be a little bit sore and tender starting out here as you start building up those calluses, and it might be harder to maintain
that is
pressure
interesting.
on the strings that you need to sustain these chords like we want to. So just think about
Like the tops of my fingers are less like, I don't know, you won't be able to see it on camera, but like these fingers are like less rounded than these fingers because they have calluses and I've been practicing for so long.
So let's just get used to transitioning from there. Great way next, put them back down. C to D. C this year.
Okay, now we're just practicing chord changes.
This is the strum pattern we're going to use to play that Moonshiner song we looked at last time, and to learn the chords for this song, we're going to come over to the transcription here on screen. By the way, if you want your own PDF copy of this transcription, as well as all those chord diagrams we looked at earlier, you can find it all page. Let me just break down a couple parts for you. Check out this 4/4 time signature that we have over here. This is basically just these.
Okay, he's just explaining basic music concepts.
Once for that very first drum pattern, twice for our C chord.
Actually, just show me how the music. I think I can figure it out. Okay. This poor guy. Skipping everything. Okay. Okay,
one measure of D, so we're going to use that strum pattern once for our D chord.
I don't know why I'm looking at the camera so much today. D, G, D.
Phrase, we just measures of G, and then
now we're on to. Oh, I just tried to hit a G chord, a guitar G chord. Ooh. Okay, so we're playing like the underlying melody right now. I see. What? He's gonna play it along.
Context. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did I get way off? What's
all in context. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chords here on the mandolin.
Thanks so much. Apologies. This is already real out of tune. That's not bad. Anyways, but that's. I don't know how to play guitar, so it's actually very similar. Just getting used to the double strings is gonna be the main thing. But that's kind of fun. Okay, so we go. Hooray! Okay, I need to be so careful with this thing. It's my new baby. Oh my goodness. Okay.